Okay, guys, you guys are live now. You guys can start.
Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to this session. Today, we will be doing a quick mock interview round. Siva, who is here with us, a quick introduction about me, Siva. Hello, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Great. So let me introduce myself to you, and then probably I would want your introduction as well. My name is Alka Pandey, and I currently work as a senior manager and data scientist at Unilever. I have close to 10 years of experience in AI and ML. And over to you, would like to know more about you, what you've been doing, what is your educational,
Yeah.
professional background, etc.
Yeah. My name is Sai. I am a data engineer with 2 years of experience. Uh, Currently, I'm working in a startup in Chennai where I have gained proficiency in tools like SAS, Python, and Excel. Especially in Python, I skilled in Pandas library, Matplot, and those stuff. Yeah.
Okay, great. I will be asking you a few questions on pandas.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what are the different data structures in pandas?
Yeah. Mainly, there are two data structures. One is a series, another one is a data frame. The main
Okay,
difference, yeah, okay, yeah,
please go ahead.
yeah. Main difference between these two is in a series we can store a one-dimensional array. When coming to a data frame, we can store two-dimensional, along with some labels like in the rows and columns format we can store.
Okay. Does series have only single type of data, or it can have multiple types of data?
It can have multiple,
Okay. Data frames also, right?
yeah, data frames also.
Okay, good. Uh, can you show me a simple example to create a series?
Yeah, sure.
Can you
Uh,
present your screen
yeah,
for
yeah,
that?
yeah. Let me share. I hope my screen is visible.
Not yet.
Is it visible now?
No. Are you presenting? You have to select that share, screen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sharing my screen. It's showing like I'm sharing the screen.
Okay, hold on in that case. It might be loading. Okay, meanwhile, the screen loads. Can you tell me what would be the syntax for creating a series?
Yeah, first we need to import pandas library.
I can
Then,
see your
yeah,
screen now. Please go
okay.
ahead.
Okay, first we need to import pandas library. And then pass list.
Can you print it? Can you write the print statement meanwhile? It
Yeah,
runs. Don't write it in the same place. Okay, it has run. Otherwise, it is going to take time again, right? Yeah. Just write print. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
This is the
And
series. Yeah,
okay. And can you just create another series with a mixed type of data where you have character, string, float? it can contain multiple types of data. What if
Yes.
I want to access the first, or let's say A, the element,
Okay.
second element of the series? How do I do that?
Can use Silo.
Okay. Um, can you create another series, or is it possible that I can change the index in the series?
Sorry, you are
Instead
not
of
audible.
0, 1, 2, I
Okay.
want to have ABC as the index.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, can you just modify this value to be something else, 17, 18, 13, 21, something? Because I don't want to, get it confused with the index. Okay, done. That's enough. Okay, now let's say I want 45 from this series. How do I do it?
Okay. Yeah.
What would have happened if you were using iloc instead of just series 2 of C? Would it work? Would it not work? Can you try?
Yeah. Yeah. Using iloc, we can't patch labels directly. Instead, we need to use a lock. Let me try.
Because it requires an integer key,
Yeah.
right? Because iloc means integer key, so it will
Yes.
not work. So basically when we are changing the index of a series, we need to keep this in mind, that index location, you cannot use iloc anymore, it has to be lock. Yes, perfect. So you can access this in both ways. Great. So pandas, do you think can work with multiple data types or only certain data types?
Yeah, we can work with multiple data types.
Okay. And NumPy, you know about NumPy arrays, right? What is the difference between NumPy arrays and Pandas series?
Yeah. If you see in NumPy arrays, we have default index, like it starts from 0 and it goes in normal arrays. If
Yeah.
you see in normal arrays, it will start from 0 and index will go on. But
Hmm.
in NumPy, in series, like in series, we can use our custom indexes. Like you see here, we use an index like A, B, C, D. So we
Hmm.
can use our custom indexes in series. That's the main difference.
And there explicitly the index is not mentioned when we are printing, right? Here explicitly you can see you've created ABCD and the corresponding values, or 0, 1, 2, 3 and
Yeah,
corresponding values. But in arrays you don't have anything explicitly mentioned. It is, understood that the first element is 0 and so on.
yeah,
Right. Okay. Good. Now, can you just update one of these values? Let's say you want to update 27 to a number like 5100.
okay.
Okay, great. Can you also access 5100 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me another way of accessing it? Maybe can we access it in the form of a number again?
Now how we can access using iLock and pause on to 3.
Perfect. Okay. Now tell me, how do you delete in a particular series? You can choose to delete a number or you can choose to delete a
Yeah.
series. I'll leave it to you.
Yeah. Index C is deleted.
Okay, you have deleted index C. Okay.
Yeah.
What if I want to delete the entire series? Can you try that with the same function? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
it's not
deleted.
defined because it has
Yeah.
been deleted, which is fine, right? Is this the correct
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah. Yeah. It is fine.
Yeah, because the series has been deleted. Okay, good. Can you tell me some of the ways in which you can create a data frame in Pandas?
Yeah.
Just tell me some of the ways that you know.
Yeah.
And if you can
Using
show it, that
yeah.
would be great.
Yeah. Using a list of lists, we can create a data frame. Or using a dictionary, we can
Hmm.
create a data frame. So I
And
will show you. Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
can you just quickly show once?
yeah. Yeah. Using dictionary, I created data frame. This is a dictionary with key and value pairs. So for value, I am using list.
Hmm. Okay. Key and value pairs. So for values, you're using list and you just used pd dot data frame, D capital, F capital, 0,
Yeah.
1, 2, and A, B, C as the column names. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair, fair. Okay. Can you show me another way of creating a list data frame? Any other way?
Yeah. Sure. given by passing a single list and create a data frame. By default, it will take as column header will take as 0, and indexing starts from 0 and goes to 2. So this is one way of doing it. And we can also pass multiple, like list of lists we can pass. I will show.
Just copy it in another block.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. So you are creating it from a list of lists. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So is it possible to give column names also over here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, let's give column names. Just give the name as ABCD. Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. Can a pandas data frame have or exist without an index? Is it possible?
No, it's not possible.
Okay. And can you uh, can you create an empty data frame for me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is the empty.
Okay, perfect. Um, okay, now can you go back and show me a data frame that you have created? Let's use the data frame DF. Can you quickly add two more rows to it
Yeah,
in the same line? Just add two more rows or three more rows. Just add three more rows.
rows of.
Rows. Yeah, you just add eight. Just next to eight, add three more. Yeah, add three more values here. Yes. What happened?
Yeah, do one more.
Yeah, but two, three, four, five, six. Hmm. Yeah, perfect. Now tell me, how do you view the first, let's say there is a data frame DF. Now just scroll down. Tell me how to read, just scroll down completely. Don't look at the data frame. Just
Okay.
scroll down. Yeah. Now tell me, for the data frame DF, you want to look at the first five rows. What function will you use?
Yeah, can use df dot head.
Okay. And if I want to look at only the top three rows, then
We can pass 3 here.
perfect. What if I want to look at the last three rows
Yeah, tail.
or last five rows? So by default, how many rows will this tail
By
display?
default, 5.
Okay, perfect. Let's say I want to look at the statistical summary of this data frame.
Okay.
What function do I use?
Df dot describe.
Yes, very good. So it has given me the summary of column A and C. Why not column B?
Yeah, it will give only for numeric columns.
Okay. Is there a way
That's
to include the categorical columns as well?
what. Not sure.
Okay. Can you just type in the describe within that brackets? Can you just type include include
Okay.
is equals to all? Yeah. Okay. In quotes. Yeah. Just make A as capital. Run it. A should be cap. Okay. This is working, right? This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see if you want to include categorical columns, you can do something like this. If you just say include is equals to all, it will include the categorical data as well.
Okay.
Okay, the benefit is that you can just look at the unique values from this. I don't know why it is showing nan in unique A and C. Okay, maybe it is a categorical type of a feature, so it is showing you. Yeah, mean it is showing average. What else it is showing you? How does the statistic? Can you just explain the statistical summary?
Yeah, sure. It is giving minimum value, mean value, and standard deviation.
Okay, and what
Standard
are this
deviation is
20?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. This 25%, 50% are percentiles like 25th percentile. 25th percentile means like starting to 25%. Like 25% of our data lies in this range. That is mean by 25 percentile. 50 percentile is about mean. So like that.
Okay, so basically you get quartiles from it. Okay,
Yeah,
percentile is also right. So percentile is when you divide the entire series into 100 equal parts, right?
yeah,
And it has to be in an increasing or a decreasing order. When you have a series in increasing or decreasing order and you divide it into 100 equal parts, then 25 percentile means 25% of the values are below this particular number, which you can see over here as 3.5.
yeah.
Right,
Okay,
25% of the numbers or items are below this number. 50th percentile means 50% of the numbers are below this particular number, which is 6. And 75 percentile, of course, means that 75% of the values are below this number, which is 19. So the same thing translates into quartiles, which is Q1. 25th percentile is also called as the first quartile or Q1. 50th percentile is also known as the second quartile or Q2. And 75th percentile is also known as third quartile or Q3. And you have the min, max, standard deviation, and mean. What does standard deviation give you?
yeah. It gives like how each data is varying from the mean.
Yes, how far apart the data is from the mean and from the each other. Basically, the spread of the data, right?
Yeah,
Okay, great. And what if I want to have a summary in a data frame or in Pandas where I can see what is the data type of each column, how many rows are there, how many not null values are there? Can I just get a quick summary?
yeah.
Any
And
function? Okay, perfect. You got that function. Very good. Yes, perfect. This is the function I was looking for. So this function basically tells me that at a column level, what is the data type for each column? So you can see integer 64, A is integer 64, object means it's a string, and C is your float type. Then you can see all are not null, right? Just see if it is all are not null,
yeah,
666 not null because you have not put any null values. And
Yeah.
there are total of 6 entries. So you can see the number of columns, number of rows, what is the data type, and also how many nulls are there. Let's say there were nulls. So how would you find it in a data frame?
We can use like is null. There is a method called is null.
Can
By
you show
using
it
that,
to
we can
me?
getting false as there is no null values, and we can use sum with it.
Yes.
Give the
Now I
count.
will be able to see at a column level that what is the null values at a for each of the columns, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Uh, can you also now rename one of the columns for me? So let's say I want to rename column C to, let's say, F. Can you quickly try that?
Okay.
Column C I want to replace with column F. Okay, before we do that, can you show me what if you forget what are the names of the columns? How do you do that?
Column.
Perfect. Column or columns. Perfect. Yes. Okay, so these are your column names. Now quickly rename column C to, let's say, F10. So you are right in the function that you have chosen, but there is a different syntax of this function. Okay, I'll help you with it. You try one more time, or otherwise, I'll help you a little. So you have to give columns is equals to, and then give it in a dictionary kind of a format. Start a dictionary.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah. What
Okay.
is
I
the
need to
one thing?
update.
Very good. Yes, perfect. Any other way you could have done it instead of reassigning back to df? Could you have done something
The
else?
there is called in place. We can use in place equal to
Okay, in place is equals to true. Okay, perfect. Now you will have to drop column, you will have to rename. Let's say you want to rename column F to column Z because it will not work otherwise, right? Just run it. F to G. Hmm. Okay, perfect. Okay. Can you tell me how do you drop a particular column?
okay.
Or before that, before you drop, let's do one thing. Create another column which is a multiplication of column A and C, and then we'll drop.
Okay.
Let's create a column new. No, add a column which is called new. Yes. Multiplication of column A and column G. Perfect. Okay. Now let's drop column G. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any other parameter you generally need to specify? Axis parameter?
Access.
Axis is
Not
equals
aware.
to. Okay.
Access.
What if you had to drop a row? How would you drop a row?
Okay. Want to drop a row. Specify axis equal to 0.
Yes. So when you want to drop a column, you have to say axis is equals to 1. When you want to drop a row, you have to mention axis is equals to 0. Okay, good. Um, can you tell me how do you handle missing values? Let's say if you have missing values in this data set, your DF data set, how would
Okay.
you be able to find or you deal with missing values?
Yeah. Usually we can fill the missing values with mean value, or we can use some
Hmm.
inbuilt functions that are provided by Pandas. Like there is a function called interpolate. If we use
Hmm.
that df.interpolate, it will automatically fill those null values with some like mean or average values that are suitable for the data.
Okay, can you try to tell me how do you drop NA values or how do you drop the null values?
Yeah, you can use drop ng, drop
Hmm.
null values.
Okay,
Like dot drop.
just run this. Is it enough?
Okay. Yeah, this will drop all the null values from the whole data frame. If we
Hmm.
want to drop any particular, like from particular column, we can specify
Hmm.
that
Okay.
like we can access particular.
Access a particular column and then use the drop
Yeah,
NA function.
then drop.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Can you just quickly write it and run it? Just write df dot drop NA and execute it. They don't have NA, so nothing will happen. But yeah, let's see if it runs. Yeah. Okay. What if you had duplicates in your data? What is the function that you use
yeah.
for
Drop
duplicates?
duplicates.
Okay, let's
Df
try
dot
that.
drop. It's, it's, and if we
Okay.
need to keep, yeah, there is a parameter that we can pass, like keep. If we pass keep equal to first, then it will keep the first one. If there are duplicates, it will keep the first one and it will remove the second one. So we
Hmm.
can control that as well.
Okay. Can you quickly copy the same data frame what you have created? Okay, just copy it somewhere. Let's call it df2 is equals to df or something like that. Yeah, just print df2. See if it works. Is it the same?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is. Right? You've used print. If you just use df2 dot head, I guess it will look similar. Uh, let's say that you change something in df now. Let's say you delete, or let's say you change, or let's say you create a new column which is constant. Just write a new column df of const is a constant term is equals to 10. Okay. What will happen to df2 now? Just write df over here. Write df and execute it. So before you run df2, can you tell me what would have happened to df2? Will it be same or it would have changed?
I think it would have changed.
Even df2 would have changed?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, just run df2 now. It
Yeah,
has changed. Can you tell me the reason why this has happened?
yeah. Actually, it is referring to the same address. DF2 and DF both are referring to the same address. So if we do any changes in DF, it also reflects in DF2.
Perfect. So what is the solution to this? Let's say I want
Yeah,
to
we can
copy a
use.
frame
Yeah,
and I
we can
don't
use
want the
dot
changes to
copy.
reflect. Very good. Can we just quickly try that?
Yeah, sure.
Now make other change. Create one more column. df is equals to, let's say, column number k is equals to, let's keep it a constant. Let's say interest, interest. It has
DF2
not
is not
reflected.
changed. Yeah,
Okay, perfect. So now we have two similar columns, right? One is df, no, two similar data frames. One is df2 and the other is df. Can you just quickly show me df? df2 I've seen. Quickly show df. Okay. Can you try concatenating these two data frames?
okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Store it somewhere in a third, let's say, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So A, B, new, const, K, and okay, wherever it is not there, it will be none. What would have happened if you would have done access is equals to 1, create a new data frame called out2, and instead of access 0, put access is equals to 1. Let's see what happens. What would have happened?
Uh, well, sidewise, like vertically, it will match.
Yeah, just try that. Hmm. Okay. Now let's go back to df2. Now tell me what if I want to look at all the records of song in the B column. I want to look at wherever song is there. I want to look at all the records of the song.
Okay.
Use
Okay.
df2. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, great. So what you have just done is called what?
Like it's like filtering the data.
Filtering or subsetting the data frame, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay, perfect. What if I want to see the values which are more than 4 in column A?
Okay.
Conditional filtering or condition based
Yeah. Condition.
subsetting. Very good. Can I add multiple conditions over here as well? Can I put a
Yeah.
condition on A
Yeah.
and that B should be equal to, let's say, or new should be more than 16, more than equal to 16. Just add brackets because there are two conditions, so I think you would need brackets. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I can still see 54.6. Okay, it is more than 16. Perfect. Okay, looks good. Great. I think you have answered most of the questions correctly, and you're pretty hands-on. So good, good, Siva.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Okay, great. So, thank you for your time. And generally, the interviewer also asks during interview that any questions for me, right? So, just
Yeah.
have something in your mind related to role or responsibilities. I think very good understanding and hands-on. So, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
all. We'll be ending the session now. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.